I'm here to remind myself and you and us of our choices and options and focus are we going to give ourselves today? Are we going to be focused on our problems, our frustrations and worries and overwhelm and stresses? For a little bit, yes. For a little bit, yes, so that we can identify and find changes and solutions. But then we also need to balance it out with, let's find a little moment and attention and focus on activities that allow us to calm down, to relax, or even to uplift and lift our spirits up through appreciation, gratitude, and look at the beauty in our world, the clouds, the trees, the birds, pets, and even our favorite people. And our books and stories and activities that give us satisfaction and pleasure, but we are engaging in them with gratitude and appreciation rather than trying to shut our thoughts and feelings down. We are going to embrace the lot. We're going to celebrate our victories, make peace with our negatives, and accept ourselves as a whole. And we're going to do the same. Take perspective in the problems. We can look through what are the negatives so we can identify the needs and the solutions. But we can also look at the positives, the opportunities to change, to let go, to find new solutions. And the same for people. Let's look them up. Okay, maybe we can see the negatives and the things that annoy us. But then let's just bring perspective. What are they good? What is that we appreciate about them? Even our enemies. That might be a bit too far to go. Might be a bit too far to go. Sociopath. Find something positive about it. They're calm. They're calm. Anyway, let's not go too far. Yeah. Let's think about the people in our lives that we interact. Family members, friends, neighbours. That might be a bit too far. Sometimes you might go through a challenge with someone, but let's think about someone that if it's someone that you no longer have an interest in keeping in your life because it's too toxic and just stranger, if there is a benefit for both of you, then do make changes, okay, and allow yourself to see them, that person, in a lighter, balanced manner, and approach and ask and communicate in an assertive manner. Okay, if it's someone that doesn't matter, there's no interactions, and just ignore, let go, give attention to someone else that matters to you. If it's your family and your friends, and if there's a little something you're not quite right, not quite happy with, just speak up in a calm, courteous, relaxed manner. Hear their perspective and yours, so they can see if there's something you can do. But look in the wide. We are, and they are, and things and circumstances are more than just what we look at. It's a bigger picture. Let's look at the bigger picture. What are the pluses and the minus? What is the good? What is the silver lining? And then so that we can come up with a more balanced. And if it means this is no longer good for me, this no longer serves me, this is becoming too down, there's too much negatives, then give yourself permission to let go, to move, to change. But we also want to give ourselves permission to see the good in those that matter to us. Our parents, our kids, our spouse. And you might decide, okay, this is not the spouse and I, my spouse and I, my partner and I are no longer in line with what we want, and perhaps it might be best to sort of go in separate ways. But before you do that, or even if you do that, just let's look at the goods and the positives, because chances are, if you have kids, you still need to be in touch. So if you still need to be in touch, and you will be for whatever reason for the rest of your life, let's just bring some light to their positive character and good, either friend. And what are the positives? What is it you like about them? What is it you appreciate? The same with the situation. What is the positives of this situation? I know sometimes something can be big and dramatic, like having your home destroyed and someone dying. But perhaps in those circumstances, the positives is that some people become united to help. Their compassion, their support, their kindness, those are the good things to focus on. Okay, focus on what is left, on what good it is. Doesn't mean one is better than the other, but if you can train ourselves to see the good, the positives, then we can raise ourselves up to know that there's still some goodness. Make the changes you need, but also see the positives. A lot of love and compassion. Kisses and bye for now. Find the good, the positives in yourself, in others, and the circumstances. And when you can't, perhaps speak with someone and see if you can find perspective. Because sometimes we are too far down to see the good. And when you speak to someone else, then you know if you are exaggerated or exaggerating, or maybe just in time you'll see the better and the good. Bye for now.